So next in line is Grenada. Welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And this is actually a preview for the Jamaica versus Grenada in the Concacaf U20 Qualifiers. And pretty much an interesting one, I have to say, because despite Grenada lost to Bermuda in their opening match, I have to say I was quite impressed when I watched the highlights on how Grenada played against Bermuda. So quite an interesting one. And if we played against Martinique, which people would say that they would have been the softest team in the group, and we never really look good, I expect that Grenada should be a tough task. Anyways, as I said, big up on yourself, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are here for the first time. If you guys always watch a program and haven't hit the subscribe button, if you guys don't even know how to hit the subscribe button, just get a Gmail account or email account and that would be dealt with quite easily. Anyways, so last time Jamaica played against Martinique, I won that game 1-0 from a brilliant, a masterpiece of a strike from Romain Blake from about 70 yards out. Cracker, hitting the lower corner. Boom. I dropped my mic. Anyways, a bit of fortune in that one, but definitely a valuable 3 points. And as I said, despite the start of the campaign, I did expect that the first game not going to be that sharp. I did expect that, but what I do now expect to see a more resounding performance. I do believe that there's going to be a few changes, because specifically there's a red card, so changes must be included. But I expect to see maybe 1 and 2 players being rested. I'm going to also do a predicted starting 11, just predicted. I'm not sure if it actually go the way there, but I don't know. Say we think we know, so we want to say because we think we know. But anyways. Now, this game is supposed to be a better game. When I watch highlights between Bermuda and Grenada, Grenada was very, very unfortunate. The second goal that they conceded was a big blunder from the goalkeeper. But also, if you watch the entirety of the highlight, you will see that they created quite a few chances and could have gotten something from that game. Unfortunately, they didn't. But I expect them to be coming to this game that, hey, you know what, we're going to go at Jamaica. We almost got something from that game. We didn't, so we're going to test Jamaica's mental. And I strongly believe that they will be coming at us extremely hard. Now, luckily, we're already sitting on 3 points, but I don't want us to feel too comfortable because we are already on 3 points. You know that feeling that, hey, that we can afford a draw or we can manage to lose because we're already on 3 points? I don't want to get that complacent. I don't want us to get that complacent. I do believe that John will be taking this game, he should be taking the game serious. But I believe that John will be looking at these factors that complacency might creep in, and you don't want that. Nonetheless, I expect us to go in that game full force, gunning. Maybe, just maybe, we might see a small amount of change. I thought that I thought initially that you might see a few more change, but I think just thinking about it now, you want that level of consistency. But you don't want burnout. So you might start some of the players, so you might see changes a bit earlier than the norm. Anyways, so last time, let's just have a look at the last starting lineup for the Jamaica team. Let me just get to that. I think I'm supposed to have that back on my head. It's supposed to be back on my head. Anyways, last starting lineup for Jamaica. In goal, we have Tawin Lynch, Michael Forbes, Romain Blake, Adrian Reid, Ronaldo Barrett, Kieran McKay, Mackay Welch, Fabian Reynolds, Denzel McKenzie, Christopher Ainsworth, and Ashton Gordon. Now, if I should look at this, maybe we're going to see possible same backline with the exclusion of Forbes because he picked up a red card. Who's going to come in for Lynch? I'm not sure. For Forbes, I'm really not sure who they might put in for Forbes. That would be interesting. Let me see who they might. Let me just. I think I hear Dixon might come in now. We might see I hear Dixon coming this time around. Between Ahir or George Grant. That's going to be an interesting one. And maybe we might see even either Barrett or Reed dropping back in the defense line. So that could be another way to approach it. A possible Reed. I think Reed is more naturally suited for in the centre back role. But nonetheless, we might see that. I think that from that starting lineup, might still see Lynch. I think we're still going to go with Romain Blake. Just with the assumption that we might see George Grant coming in the midfield. I think Mackay Welch, who had a pretty much a decent game. Still going to see Mackay Welch. We're still going to see Christopher Ainsworth. Might see Dustin Cohen coming in this time around. Still might see Denzel McKenzie. And then now Fabian Reynolds. Possible Ashton Gordon. Ashton Gordon came off. I do think that his work rate was quite good. But maybe, just maybe, you might see Reynolds up a leading line or Dustin Cohen for this one. Because, the front line, they do a little bit more extra work than the normal. And then now the wingers. But certainly, I do think that possibly could be the starting lineup. Let me run through it again. Joshua Grant, Tywin Lynch. Maybe he's gonna use Joshua Grant. As I said, the possible starting lineup for this one might be interesting. But let me just go. I think he has to work with some level of consistency. It's very, very important to get some consistency. So let me go. Tywin Lynch, Romain Blake, Adrian Reed, Ronaldo Barrett, George Grant, Kieran Mackay, Mackay Welch, Christopher Ainsworth. I'm going to say same Denzel McKenzie, Dustin Cohen. I'm going to say Dustin Cohen and Fabian Reynolds. So we might see similar starting lineup, but early changes in this game. Start the best team, pull them, rest them, because we have next 2 days again is another game. So that's definitely interesting one. Now, some aspect of football that I want to see from this game. I don't want to see what I saw in the first game. I think now, since we have wet our feet in this competition and understand what is required of this competition, at least now would have known, would have actually worked on certain aspect of our game, look a bit more cohesive. Let's say we can look at like we look against Trinidad. When we played against Trinidad, the Trinidad police team, that's it, the police football team in Trinidad, and also the national team, the last 2 games, we look a lot better, we look more cohesive, we look like we know what we're doing, we look like we're trying to do something. We want to see that in this game now. It's not that I'm putting a pressure on the team, but I do believe that you can get away with the first game, especially when you get the 3 points. Especially when you get the 3 points. And I'm telling you, if we didn't get the 3 points, there will be a lot more being said about the performance. But since we got the 3 points, the performance is going to just go on the back burner, because they're going to say that because it's the first game of the competition, we can just say that, all right, they're trying to get to know or understand how the competition, the feel of the competition. But for the second game, especially a team that's going to come at us, especially a team that I believe that this team is better than the previous team that we play, they will create chance. This is going to require a lot more from us, mentally and physically. So I strongly believe that we have to be better than how we look in the first game. We must look better. This whole long ball all over the top. I have to do something about that, man. We need to do something about that. Bypass in the midfield. See that when you see that senior team, and now I see it on the junior team. No, we have always seen it at the junior team. But it's a trademark of Jamaican football. If we're going to bypass the midfield, at least hit the channels where the strikers can run onto the ball and cause the opponents some problems. But if you're just going to hit the ball over the top and it goes straight to the goalkeeper, it makes no sense at all. So I would love to see the midfielders getting involved. When the midfielders come for the ball, when they fetch for the ball, give them the ball. So, John Wall, big task you have ahead of you in this game. I strongly believe that we still can get something from it. I believe that we can still get something from it, despite I know that it's going to be a tougher game. I give you a start 11. I'm going to say where predictions are concerned. Predictions. I think they're going to score. I'm going to say 2-1. Jamaica. And that 6 points would be very, very valuable. So 2-1 Jamaica. Who gonna score? Robin Blake. No. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's hard to tell. I can do a prediction like, yeah, but who score, that's the difficult part. It doesn't really matter to me personally who score. I just want to know that we win the game. Get those 3 points. It's very, very important that we get those 3 points. Anyways, so that is it for my preview. Go into the comment section. Tell us what your possible starting lineup will look like. And also, most definitely, drop your prediction in the in the comment section. Yeah. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit subscribe button. Thank you very much for being here and enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Watch along again. Yeah? Join us for the watch along. Big up, people. MG Sports TV are out. Boom. What? This not lock off.